thanks for staying with us. We're still having this conversation. I think is leading us to that question: should a woman marry for love or for money? Especially in this time, when life, when you're in your young 20s, you're likely to want to marry for love. When you're 30s, you're looking for both. When you're 40s, you're not even interested in love. Just get the cash, bro. But I mean, that's my own thinking. But I mean, what do you think with all what we're seeing? Because I have seen so many stories where people who married for love today, they're doing okay. They are coasting through life, and they're paying their bills. They're getting the business. They're still hustling. But there are some people who didn't care about it, went straight for the bullseye, and they're having that baby girl feel, and they're fine. Now, it might come with clauses like this, but it's the smart ones who are able to save money aside, put money aside, and have things in their own name. So even when clauses like this happen, they are okay independently. So the question is it still okay to marry for love?
Mo, you may say that the smart ones are able to pull out things for themselves and put things in their names. It's not always as easy as you say. Most times their lives are so, straight-jacketed, that you can't do anything, you can't buy anything, you can't go anywhere, you can't take a decision without getting an approval first. Now, for me, I'm not of the school of thought that marriage is a transaction, right?
You still believe in love?
Oh, very much so. I still believe in love. And I believe that because at the end of the day, what makes giving pleasurable is that it is motivated by love, right? So even if I have one and I'm willing to sacrifice or I'm willing to share, it's because I love. And it makes it bearable for me who is letting go of all that I have. Now, no one knows what's going on in the minds of people when they take such decisions as to whether they're signing prenups or doing all of that. But I still believe very much in the institution of marriage. I still believe very much in love, because at the end of the day, even take marriage away, what will life be like without love?
Let me take this call from Castro. Thanks for calling from Enugu. You're live. Good morning, Castro.
Good morning, how are you?
You're live. Go ahead, please.
Am I on to TVC?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Very well. Go ahead. We can hear you. Don't listen to the TV. Listen to me. Go ahead.
Please, I am interested in this discussion.
Yes.
Because you people are actually taking out from your family.
Okay.
I am talking to you. I am talking. I say I'm interested in this discussion.
You have the floor. Go ahead.
It's been more feministic in nature, because you didn't bother to think about what holds for us here in the Southeast. We have a tradition. If a man loses his spouse and decides to take another wife, good and well. Without mentioning your referral person, I want to believe that he was trying to guard against, fortune seekers who want to put you on this lady because he's gone. I want to be part of his, which maybe comment might not be part of. And like one of you pointed out, the letter document never said, don't marry a roommate. It said, if you must marry, leave my items for me, okay? You have to leave what you got from me. That's what you got from this will. That is the caveat there. It never said don't marry. But I tell you very frankly, I was very fair in his sharing. For him to have given the lady so much attention, his wife, with so many surviving children of the first family of the first wife, with whom he was able to make all those before even this lady came in. He was so faithful to her. So if your anger or your quarrel is with the fact that he said, provided you do not remarry, a woman is at 38 or thereabouts or 40, that may be the case. But she has a baby.
Okay. Thank you, Castro. Okay. So my question to you ladies is, If you were in her shoes, what would you do?
I was going to say we are not angry. There's a topic for conversation. We come from different angles. It's not our business. It's not our family
He said
member.
we're angry. I didn't get that
so
part.
you
Even
don't
the
have to
angle
be
he
angry.
pointed out, Abigail had mentioned.
Yeah, but I don't know, maybe
yes.
protecting her. We've
Yes.
already said that.
Yes.
First of all, he started by saying feministic. We don't have feministic conversations here. We spread out our opinion,
views,
and you have the floor to talk too, if you have to.
Yes.
Thank you. I know I have things in my ears, so I hardly hear what he said, but I'm happy you heard it.
So I wanted to go back to what we were talking about, the love conversation. I'm such a lover girl, right? I believe in love. This life cannot exist without love. I'm a flower girl. And then I also want to take it from the perspective that, Morayo, what happens to me being a lover girl and then also saying that I don't want money, I just want love, I just want you, I don't care about any other thing. If all this money and this world goes, baby, it's just you I want. What happens to that?
Does that still exist?
Of course. What happens to that? What is love?
Amaka,
You should see the look on your. I don't know.
It's Nollywood, though.
It's not Nollywood. Let me tell you
it's not.
something.
It's
No,
real.
Let me ask you a
I know
question.
it's real. No, I'm just saying. I have to play the devil's advocate. But the truth is, I know it's real. All those young girls, especially those, I love you. I just look there. Look at them. Love is good, and Tokwe will kill me because Tokwe is a lover girl too. But the truth is that I think we've all matured to a point where we see life a bit better now. And love is good, but other things are also equally good. And it's important for you to see things in proper perspective. So I'm not against love.
I was going to ask you, you love this person, love the only shack, first 5 years, 10 years, but imagine you're in love with someone and then you're sick, he can't take you to the hospital. You have problems, he can't be there. At some point, that love will start dying. It will start dying. Davido said it, love is sweet, but when money enters,
I think
so
we're
it's
not
not just
stating-
love.
We're not stating that love
Yes.
is
I am a
enough.
lover
Yes.
girl myself. I'm a lover girl myself, but people don't love makes people jump into stupid conclusions.
You've not answered my question.
You would see it.
If you are Francis, what would you do? While you're thinking about it, let me take this call. Good morning. Thanks for calling your live.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. This is David from Ikorodu.
Hello, David. Go ahead, please. You're live.
I think, first of all, all of you are doing a fantastic job. Really, really appreciate you all for what you do.
Thank you.
Now, I think we should look at it from another angle. Now, I have a friend, one of my very good friends. He saw this lady, she's a single mother, very wealthy, she has businesses, everything, and he would, later on, decided going out. Meanwhile, the motive of this, our friend, was that because the lady was very successful and she's doing very well, her businesses, that was the motive in which he had. Now, it begins to depend on this lady by extorting her, baby, I need this, baby, I need, all those tactics. That he drained this woman, that all her businesses went down. The lady loved him so much. I've never seen such an intoxicated love before. Even he used to say that, this guy loved me more than my ex-husband. Are you getting it? So the thing is, the reason why some men make some or put some clauses in this type of thing is because, one, they know their wife that maybe the woman is not matured enough financially that she might fall. And you know that there are wolves like this all over the place, whether we like it or not. I'm a guy, but I know that there are wolves like that in sheep clothing. Two, we do not know the other side of the deal that the guy presented, that maybe after she's 40 or 50, then she can now remarry. But I do not support the motion that statement that he did with the lawyer is permanent, that the woman must not marry you, maybe she died. That one is
Okay, no. So what we have allegedly on the paper is that she's allowed to marry, but she just can't do it with her property.
Yes.
So we understand the part of the possibility that she's being protected. We get that. You've established that. There's a possibility that maybe he suspected that this woman might leave you or something. We understand that. But that third part of what if it's the possibility of a pure selfish person? The fact that I just don't want you to leave, because in death I want to control you. In death I want to make sure that you are still mine, that you have nothing to do. In that situation, if she were your sister, what would you advise her?
If we look at it from the purely selfish standpoint, we can see that he's not a selfish man. You know why? He did not ask her to forfeit everything she has acquired over a period of time that she has been with him. Just properties that she got within the will. They've been together for so long. So many other things. He didn't say your jewelries, your diamonds, there's so many other things that he didn't. It shows that he's not a selfish, motivated person. He's just trying to keep the properties within the family and protect the legacy. Because if not, he would have said you forfeit every other thing you've acquired within the time you came into marriage.
And I like the fact that he mentioned different property for different
purposes.
Next of kin. Yes. Yeah. He told her, this is what you are entitled to, this is what you're inheriting. That's why I will also say that women should try to work for themselves. No matter the man you marry, try to work for yourself, because you don't know tomorrow, you don't know what will happen. So for me, if I was in her shoes, I would stay and mourn my husband and I would take time to make this decision, because, you know, we make our decisions based on experiences.
Would you have a lover?
My experience, if I love him deeply and I have to mourn him for a period of time, I will allow myself heal. After healing, you can't tell your tomorrow from today. So after healing, if I see the chance or the need to find a lover, I will have a lover. If in course of the relationship, it's progressing to marriage, I will know that I have to forfeit it, because I'm not a lazy person. I have enough to sustain me. I will not carry the property and go to America if I want to go to America. So these are life decisions that you will take sometime in future along the line. You're not tied to, you must not marry. You can now say, okay, this is what I want. I want the money, so I will stay. But you know that you're even stuck. You can't move. I want to move, so you can keep your property, and I'm going with what I have.
Okay, let me take Onobanja. Thanks for calling Onobanja. You're live.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I would say that you ladies are doing a pretty good job.
Thank you, sir.
God Almighty bless you abundantly.
Thank
I
you.
want to say that this is my take on this. Marriage is living for each other. Living for each other. And as regards the inheritance stuff, I want to say the woman was not eat and take an action. If she wants to stay, then she should abide what is in the womb. So far she loves the man. I don't know what age she is right now. I don't know. May I ask, what's her age now?
38 years.
38, 38.
38. Can you see? That is why I'm of the. This is my take on this also. I don't advise younger ladies marrying older men. I don't advise it. Most of the time, I see it as not really love. Because how can you marry somebody?
Must it be love? That's the question, Mr. Onobanja. Must it be love? Can't I just marry? Must it be love? I just want security. I want somebody to have a house, a car, house helps that can help me, and I'm living my life.
Yes, everything must be based on love. Morayo, everything must be based on love.
Why?
The man foresees the future. He has seen the gap between his age and his wife's age. That is why he left that clause on that will. That is why. It's because of the age barrier. He knew that perhaps he will go before that lady. And he knowing the lady's age, that is why he put that clause there. So that is it. That is it. If she wants to move on,
sometimes growing up, they tell us about arranged marriages. You know, that it's not about love. Just take somebody that will just take care of you. You know, that will be the father to your children. That's all you need. You have your own place and you are independent as a woman. So I hear everybody. I'm trying to put the conversation on the table so that we are very clear. You know, it's always easier to say, oh, she can have a lover, but society surrounds a woman having a lover without marriage. So at what point is it okay for a woman to say, okay, I just want a lover? How? In Nigeria, you just have a lover for having a lover, and you are both of you are doing intimate stuff, marriage stuff.
You get tired.
So what exactly are we saying? Let me go on a very short break. Anyway, maybe we'll find a way to wrap up this conversation. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.